we're now going to have a look at really using tables as an advanced way of laying out a website. Now, you'll see a basic website in front of you. You'll see it looks okay. Now, normally, I've not actually finished this off. This is just a basic template. You've got your navigation on the side. You've got whatever news or whatever you wished in the middle. You've got your links on the side. That would be external links to different web pages. You've got a title, and then you've got what you'd have as links down here. I've not linked them or anything. Now you'll notice I've designed this website so that it will work on any size browser or most size browsers. So if I shrink it down, you'll see that I've set it so that the middle section shrinks and grows, whereas the other sections stay the same size. So these are set to a fixed width, and so is that. And if I distort it anyway, you'll see how the actual website works, something like that. That's using tables. Now I'll show you the source for this. That's all the source. Now we're going to have a look at this in detail. In fact, what we're going to do is, and I'd like you to do this as well, is we're going to quit this and quit this, and we've got this one is table layouts, but I'm going to get the tables one, and I'm going to copy it and then rename this tables learn. You can call it what you wish. And then I'm going to open this with Notepad, and then I'm going to load up the HTML document. So this is what we have got so far. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. Firstly, because I'm in design view, I'm going to turn the table borders on, like so. Then I am going to, as you can see, I've set the width to 100%. So basically it will be the whole width of the web page. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to set the height to equal also 100%. Oops, not $100, 100%, like so. And then if I refresh this, you'll see that the table is always the full size of the website, like so. So that's the first bit that we're going to design. I now want to add in another row. So I'm just going to copy the top row, and you'll see now all I did was I copied the code to output the middle row and pasted it at the bottom. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to just restructure this to show you a little bit better how this works. And we're going to use this a bit like this. And basically, when it comes to actually designing web pages, it is a good idea to do something like this, because you can actually see how your code is. It's called indentation, and it's used all the time with programming to see certain things as well. So it's a habit that's worth getting into. So I'm just going to indent everything, and then so very basically what we've got now is we've got our table border, right? Then our TR, or our row, I've indented slightly so I can see it, and then I've indented the cells within the row. So here we have our first row, which is where I'm pointing on the HTML document, just here. Then we have our first cell, which is this one, our second cell there, which is that one, and our third cell there, which is this one. Then we end that row, and we create a new row, which is this row here, where it says cell 3 just there. And then again, it's the same thing, cell 3 is that row there, and then so on and so forth, and the same for the bottom one. Now I'm going to get rid of the text in that row, and sorry, in that column and that column. So basically the cells that I've got rid of, not columns, the data I've got out of the cell is that column and that column. So if I save and refresh, you'll see that yes, it disappears. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go and put something like web page template, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the actual width of a cell, and I'm going to set the width of this cell here. So this one here, I want to set the width. I want to set it to equal 150 pixels. So, and that will mean it's constant, not a percentage, it's actually constant. So in the TD here, this TD here, which is our first cell, we're going to go inside the tag, and we're going to set up some information, and we're going to go that the width is equal to 150. So I've set this cell here to 150 wide. I'm going to also set this cell here to 150. So that's the third cell. So 1, 2, 3, it's this one. I'm going to do the same thing on here. I'm going to go that the width is going to equal 150. I'm going to save that, Control and S, and then refresh. And you'll see that, hey presto, all our cells below will also take on the attributes of the cell above. So you see, we set this one to 150, so this cell will also equal 150, and this cell will also equal 150. Now I need to set the height, because this is too high. So I'm going to set the height to, let's try 50 pixels at first. Height equals 50. And that's about the right height. And as you'll notice, the other cells as well take on the attribute of the first one, so you only have to set the first one. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this web page, this text, and all I need to do is set it to center the text. I want to set the text to be centered. So inside the our cell, inside the actual tag, let me show you the web page again. So inside the tag, what we're going to go is we're going to go align equals center, like so. Nothing happened. Let's have a look. And it's spelled align wrong. Refresh, and you can see the text has been set to the middle. As you can see, we've got our text in the middle, like so. That worked very well and good. Sorry, that's the wrong one. That worked all well, as you can see. So we've got our text centered. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete the text out of these cells because these are needless, like so. I'll save that, and I can refresh again, and you see we have a basic table, like so. Now, all I'm going to do on here is I'm going to put in, this is going to be our navigation, and then we might have something like, as I've already put, we had news in the middle one, and we could have links on the side. I'll refresh this. So you see we have navigation, news and links. I really could do with having this text though at the top, because it's no good in the middle. I want it centered as well. So firstly I'm going to go that align equals center, and now I'm going to paste this into these two as well, and I'll refresh, and we can see what the text is centered. And now on the vertical we need to align this text as well to the top, and it's really simple to do. All we do is we use a command called valign, and we set that equal to top. And if I save this and refresh, you'll see that the text has gone to the top of our table. It's called vertical align, or a short valign. And you can see that we've set it to top. So I'm going to copy this, paste it in these two as well, save the changes and refresh the page. And you can see our text has gone to the top. Now let's think what else I need to do. Well, firstly I'm going to set the web page template, the text there, I want to set that to about H3. Remember when we mentioned headings earlier on, and it's gone nice and bold, like so, quite like that. In fact, let's try just setting the, where is it? This is the wrong one, sorry. I'll just quit that one because I keep uploading up by accident. Sorry, I'll set the height to 70, like so. And we're okay at 50. It's just the way that it's designed. Now we've got our heading, as I've already mentioned. What we're going to do, as I've already said, is we're just going to now just alter our, let me think, we're going to alter our text background.